Hello everyone, this is Callie Beard of KarmicTools.com, and this is your weekly forecast for July 16th through the 22nd of 2023. So our quote for the week says, "Unlock your next level of innate potential and make the inner upgrade to be a match for these complex times." Deep breath. This week is powerful endings, new beginnings, and a deep review, so that you can make better choices going forward. Our week kicks off on Monday, the 17th, which is a very big day energetically, y'all. We have the new moon, the North Node moving into Aries, which is our life path and direction for everyone to get a little dose of. But first, we kick it off with Mercury square Jupiter. This energy challenges you to integrate your smaller individual point of view with the larger vision for your life. On one hand, you can see the big picture in new ways, but on the other hand, you may not be very interested in the details that bring it about. This is another good one for expanding your consciousness and thinking outside the box, but as the insights come into your conscious awareness, be mindful of the steps it will take to make your ideas a reality. This activation is also great for course corrections where your ideas are concerned and will open you up to learning something new or bring in a crucial piece of information. Just keep in mind that you will have to stabilize anything that you start and probably have to review some details down the road because of something you overlooked in your enthusiasm for the new truth revealed from within. Deep breath. So yeah, Mercury's how you think and your micro consciousness to that social collective consciousness of Jupiter, asking you to grow out of comfort zone into new territory between the energies and lessons of Leo, self-love, self-worth, self-value, and Taurus, essential needs and creature comforts and personal security. Something has to grow there and change in your thinking and your consciousness in order to improve your life. Same day, Monday the 17th, we have the Cancer new moon. Once a year, we get this beautiful upgrade to our self-care department and our nutrition and nourishment, the things that make us feel safe and secure in Cancer world. This is a powerful opportunity to start anew in your Cancer area of life, or the house that Cancer rules. We are getting a dose of new beginning energy that is so needed and necessary, considering the large-scale endings that we are also dealing with. This month gets personal thanks to Cancer energy and the new moon. They are helping us all seed a new consciousness, a new story, and new ways of interacting with others. It is time to initiate something that you are willing to be responsible for, nurturing to its full development and releasing to the universe. Something born from you. Cancer is the best time to practice deep self-care so that you are a more reliable vehicle for bringing your creations to life. Where is the fertile ground in your life, your environment or world at this time? What personal tending is up for you at this time? What basic fundamentals do you need to feel loved, supported, well-fed, and cared for? Cancer Capricorn are both about the basics in life, emotional and physical security, food and shelter, home and work. It's about feeling what needs to be done and then doing it. So don't give in to emotional overwhelm. Instead, as you develop a whole new way of containing, nurturing, and protecting your own life force energy, fuel what you eat or feed others, you are subsequently honoring your own feelings and personal nature. Remember, Cancer is how we feel on the inside about the Capricorn reality that we are living on the outside. So if there is a discrepancy, the new moon is the time to seed a new vision. Ashe. Deep breath. So a new way of taking care of yourself, a new way of honoring your true feelings and your true nature. Very important during this time of year annually to check in there. Same day, Monday the 17th, North Node moves into Aries until January 11th, 111's pretty magical day, of 2025. So you know what is a trip, y'all. I noticed, because I just kicked out the Venus retrograde, and we're going to talk about that in a minute, the introduction. But that whole 18-month cycle is coinciding with the same 18-month cycle of the North Node in Aries. So that's double down on the fire energy and on the essential self and how you're rolling as an individual, the authentic self and your purpose and identity and what you present to the world. All that is up for an upgrade that's going to take us a good year and a half to anchor the next 10 and 20-year cycle of it. Okay, this is just the beginning. So this is a fairly big deal that is going to affect those with strong Aries, Libra, or Cancer, Capricorn activated. And for the rest of us, there will be a renewed focus and dedication in those areas of life. The last time the North Node was in Aries was 2005 to 06. And before that, 1986 to 87. Perhaps you can find a common thread amongst those years and what you are feeling this year. We have just spent the last 18 months recalibrating our personal values and individual priorities due to upheaval in the social collective realms. Now the energies are shifting and we're going to be called to activate a new identity and purpose individually and new relationships, partnerships, and collaborations going forward. Self versus other is going to be the theme going forward. Ostensibly, if we upgraded our personal values and priorities over the last 2 years, then the next 2 years will activate new choices around yourself and the people you choose to interact with. Upgrades all around. When you change, everyone around you has to change or go away, and it is all good. We haven't had access to this energy in 20 years. So what cycle in your life started in 0506 and has completely and clearly run its course? How could you use an upgrade in your personal life or relationships? It is time to try something new for yourself and try different tactics with other people in your life, personally or professionally. The next 18 months will put a tremendous focus on who you are, what you want, who you want to experience this life with, and how valuable having friends, community, and a true purpose is to this existence. The last thing I think is worth mentioning is that the initiation is happening in your Aries department, asking you to balance and integrate something in your Libra department, while both Cancer and Capricorn departments are going to get pushed to grow out of comfort zone and into new territory. So if you happen to have your own North Node in these signs, like I do, I'm kicking off a new 20-year life path and direction, and it is so real, then this 2-year period is going to be intense and personal for you, as it is a pivot point on your own life path and direction. So if you have a North Node in Aries, Libra, or Cancer, Capricorn, this is going to be a pivot point for you over the course of this next year. For the rest of us, it will be a common theme that comes up repetitively to help you with the reset of your individual needs and desires versus what relationships and collaborations you want to contribute to and develop going forward. So if you want some more information, I have linked a trusted astrologer, Stephen Forrest's article on the North Node moving into Aries, so you can check that out. I've linked it in the blog. Same day, our new moon, we're doing the money pouring ritual with Yeye Louisa Tish. All you have to do is join her Patreon for $5 or more, and each month we do a live ritual and we learn more principles about our prosperity and wealth and abundance. And she is a revered elder. It is always an honor to sit at her knee and learn. So join us there on Monday to increase your wealth and prosperity and abundance. Speaking of which, NASA has another ritual on the 28th of July, but I'll get those links in the forecast next week. But you can go check out NASA Bawa and sign up as soon as you can. So on the 20th, which is Thursday, we have Sun trining Neptune. This energy triggers your idealistic, altruistic inclinations, but remember that help has to be invited. But if you have the energy to share and to spare, then dedicate yourself to something greater than you. Choose a cause to support or help those less fortunate for the sheer pleasure of giving. If your energy is low at this time, it is better directed inward. If you can, take some extra time in intentional solitude, praying, meditating, and connecting to spirit this week. You will be rewarded with deep revelations and mystical discoveries within you. It's a great time to do divinations, ritual, or ceremony if you're into that. Your intuition is heightened also, so pay attention to any messages that come through or to you. Try to use this energy to reflect on where you are and dream a little about where you want to be, mentally, spiritually, and physically in 6 months to a year from now. Okay, deep breath. That sun is an annual cycle. This is an ease and grace, effortless energy. And at the same time, it's illuminating and spiritual and good background energy for the new moon, the new energies coming in, and we'll be getting to it soon enough. This is the week Venus actually retrogrades, which is a very big deal. Same day, Thursday the 20th, Mars is going to oppose Saturn. This energy is a mixed blessing, so watch any extreme swings one way or another. Mars is all about energy, passion, and movement, and Saturn is all about stability, structure, and foundation. When they are opposite each other, there can be a beautiful blend of energy and passion behind solid, productive work that yields long-term benefits. However, if you swing to petulant Mars, I want my way or I want it now, then Saturn's response is it will be done the right way or not at all. This energy brings lessons either way, usually around anger issues or long-standing upsets. You may feel, quote-unquote, held back by the elbows, although nothing could be further from the truth. The reality is that you have to do certain first things first, and if and when you do them in order, success usually follows. If and when you rush and do things without thinking or planning, then mistakes inevitably follow, and you have to do things over again, which costs additional time, energy, and resources. This is also the halfway mark of a 2-year cycle that gives you the opportunity to check in and see how things are progressing and make any necessary adjustments so that you are successful at the culmination of the current cycle. Signs will give additional insights. In this case, Mars is in Virgo, opposite Saturn in Pisces. So we're recalibrating our rhythms and routines to better match our true identity and purpose at this time. And we have to integrate it with some responsible choices and some foundation work and maybe rearranging things to fit certain things in and make things more effective, right? Or efficient, let's say. Here we have the Sun at 29 degrees Cancer, opposite Pluto at 29 degrees Capricorn, where it's kind of lingering as it prepares for its new journey through Aquarius. This energy can and will create very intense encounters with others, possibly revealing things about you which you may not have been aware of, misunderstood, or have chosen to ignore thus far. This energy provokes power struggles and or challenges with authority figures where you may have to stand up for yourself. It can also make you more aggressive, intense, or overbearing than usual, creating or attracting these kinds of situations. If there are any problems within a relationship, personal or professional, this energy will force things out into the open. It will be much easier on you if you can open a dialogue with the express purpose of clearing the air and proceeding to a new level in your own relationships by choice. Any aspect of your life that you have been just getting by with will now demand attention. You won't be able to do anything less than a complete overhaul or replacement. This can be any area of life, but the Cancer Capricorn houses is what we're looking at. In particular, during the years 08 to 24, this is the long process, 16-year process of Pluto's extended stay in Capricorn. So we're at the tail end, and the work, the soul work, because Pluto's definitely our soul work, is going to shift to the Aquarius-Leo polarity. So no sooner do we get Venus there to help us reset our priorities, do we know we are getting ready for the next 20 years of evolution in humanity, community, and our individuality, and how we contribute to all that. Deep breath. Let's put it this way. Anytime Pluto is involved, there is usually complete destruction of the current XYZ, fill in the blank, to make room for the new and improved. This will be by the universe's definition, but you do get a vote. You can consciously choose too. Ultimately, this is a good growth and development type of energy or activation, pushing you to the next level, ready or not. Here you come, so use the energies available to strengthen, fortify, and prepare for your own personal transformation. Also consider your drives and direction about 6 months ago and where you want to end up 6 months from now. This is an integration that means a time when the depths of your soul self can commune and bond with your surface personality conscious self. Like the conjunction, January 18th of 2023, about 6 months ago, this is about how you direct your personal power on your own behalf, and often breakdowns precede the breakthroughs. Deep breath. That was Friday the 21st. Now we move to Saturday, July 22nd, for the official Venus retrograde in Leo. She will be backwards until September 3rd, but she doesn't move into Virgo until October 8th. So new upgrades are available. Consider this 4-month period, June to October of 2023, a literal and figurative upgrade to how you create and express yourself. It is also an upgrade to your social circle, friends, and community. It is a time to reconnect with your own heart and all that you truly care about, not just keeping up with the Joneses. Essentially, it is a time to improve your own quality of life, do more of what you really care about, and be around people you really love and/or have the most fun with. The Venus retrograde brings the necessary review of values and priorities where your individual self-worth and ability to be your authentic self are all concerned. What is most important to you around being your true self and your creativity here and now today? What's most important? How you expressed yourself and your creativity has likely shifted dramatically since 2015 and will shift again by 2032. So this is a good time to check in, review, and renew this area of life ruled by Leo. Process, integrate, and prepare. Leo is all about what you love and care about, and that has evolved over the last 8 years. And adjustments to your personal creativity, self-expression, and what inspires you from within should reflect the upgrade. Taking a time out to review your own ways of being yourself, expressing yourself, and sharing yourself, that is what this retrograde will likely bring to the foreground. Leo energy always reveals where you are or are not shining or sharing your light with the world. This energy teaches you to stay true to your own heart and to stand in the truth of your own journey. Periodically, we need to redirect energy and resources to some self-care and refreshing the inner light. Leo also gets us present to the kind of friends and communities that we choose, and they too should reflect a major upgrade this year. So I've linked here the complete Venus retrograde in Leo article. I guess that could be a standalone blog post. Maybe I'll do that separately. That way you can easily get back to the article and the audio. But here's linked to the article for now. And what I have linked in here is the Venus replay. We had our open house to introduce this new cycle. It does go with that article, so that would be a good one too. It's 80 minutes. There's an audio or video here for you to check out. And below that, I will have links to the new Venus reading custom guide and monthly circle, the flyer that explains all that, the link to order it if you do want your reading and custom guide. And of course, the new article is still linked there. Bear is our animal medicine for the month of July, also helping us recalibrate our personal care and rhythms and when we're in and when we're out and how we take care of ourselves. And I haven't heard from anybody signing up for the Astro 101 class, which would have started on August 1st. That's only 2 weeks away, y'all. This is not enough time for me to prepare. And so since no one has registered yet, a lot of people are very caught up with the Venus goodies, and I totally understand that. So I will pick a time in the early part of the year. I think last year I did it February, March on Tuesdays. So maybe in the new year, we will get it cooking again for Astro 101. And of course, NASA's Indigenous Spirituality School starts in September. So we are promoting that right now because there is a setup process and things, goodies you need to get into and prepare yourself for success. All right, everyone, that is our weekly forecast. Lots of important energies moving around this week. Join us when and where you can and reach out if you need to. This is Kelly Beard of Karmic Tools signing off. Have a fantastic week.